Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode of Basic Breakdown. I'm here in the filming studio with resident Prince of Pump, Vince.
What's going on?
What's happening, Vince?
Yeah, not much.
Man, I'm excited for this Basic Breakdown. This is an all new product.
It is.
From one of our most popular supplement brands that they generally play in the protein space.
They do.
They make some of the most popular protein products ever created.
Yeah.
And now they're starting to enter the performance space.
Yeah.
This Basic Breakdown on Rule 1, R1, Pump.
Yeah.
Stim-Free.
Stim-Free
As it
pump.
says there on the label, Vince.
Yeah.
So we're dealing with, right from the top, we're dealing with a stim-free nitric oxide boosting supplement.
We are,
It's
yeah.
not a complete stim-free pre-workout.
No.
It's just pump, hence the name Pump.
Yep.
Vince, let's take a deep dive.
Let's do it. So from the top, there's 5 calories in here, coming from 1 gram of carbohydrate. So obviously they've rounded up a little bit.
Could be 1.25 grams of carbs.
It
So
could
the
be.
carb gets rounded down, but the calories go up.
Yeah. The vitamins, so there's vitamin C, 250 milligrams, and calcium, 40 milligrams, and then we get into the actives. So we have L-citrulline at a 3,000 milligram dose, which is in there to increase nitric oxide converted into arginine, which is then going to increase nitric oxide.
Yeah, through the
blood flow.
arginine pathway. Little bit underdosed there, Vince. We like
It
to
is,
see
yes.
citrulline at least 4 grams.
Yeah,
Right?
so pure L-citrulline.
Yeah, 4 to 6 is kind of the sweet spot. So a little bit under on the L-citrulline.
Then we go into some taurine in the 2,000 milligram dose, which is really in there for electrolyte balance. Could be in there for endurance, you could say.
Yeah.
But
You're gonna get a little bit of endurance from taurine, but mainly the reason why it's in a pump supplement is for electrolyte balance. Obviously, electrolyte balance is super important when it comes to hydration.
Yep.
Hydration super important when it comes to pumps, muscle volume, and performance in particular.
Yes. Then we go into some nitrosogene in the 1 gram dose. Nitrosogene is essentially arginine, inositol, and potassium silicate, all bonded together, which makes it more effective than arginine hydrochloride by itself.
Yeah, much more effective than arginine. We are getting similar pathways here because L-citrulline is a precursor to arginine, boosts nitric oxide through that arginine pathway.
Yeah.
Inositol is a more bioavailable form of arginine, which is going to boost nitric oxide through the arginine pathway. So you kind of got a double whammy effect, which I guess kind of explains the slight underdosing of citrulline, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Where are we at with the dose of nitrosogene?
A little bit under, so 1,500 milligrams, standard dose. Here we have a gram.
Yeah,
So
a little bit under there as well,
Yeah.
but the synergism between those two ingredients, you are going to boost nitric oxide significantly through the arginine pathway.
100%. We then go into some whole grape extract in the 250 milligram dose.
Yep.
Grape seed extract, I'm assuming it's seed here. They didn't tell us, but most people for a pump would use grape seed.
I'm going to
because
assume that you're correct, Vince.
that has been shown to increase nitric oxide production
Yes,
as well. So
directly.
yeah, decent dose there as well. So pretty much smack bang in the middle.
Awesome.
Of a good dose. We then go into some L-norvaline, which is commonly found in pumps as it's an arginase inhibitor. So it prohibits the breakdown of arginine.
Which
It's
is
going to prolong those muscle pumps.
super important with this formula because we've got those two ingredients, the citrulline and the nitrosogene, boosting through the arginine pathway, nitric oxide.
Yeah.
Immediately your body's going to try and reach homeostasis. It's going to bring the elevated levels of arginine back down, and the norvaline's in there to stop that process happening.
Yeah, we have
So-
200 milligrams,
Yep.
Which is a pretty standard dose. It goes up to about 250, I think.
Yeah,
We see.
it's a good dose, 200. It's a
Yeah.
good dose for
Yeah.
prolonging those muscle pumps.
We then go into some pine bark extract in the 200 milligram dose, which can reduce oxidative stress and may also assist in the release of nitric oxide and increasing blood flow.
Yeah, I like this as a vasodilating ingredient
Yeah.
in particular, rather than a direct nitric oxide boosting ingredient. It's going to help open up blood vessels, all of your vasodilation pathways effectively, help with nutrient delivery and the side effect of muscle pumps.
Yes. We then go into some S7 in the 50 milligrams, which is the studied dose.
Yep.
S7, it's a plant-based extract that helps your body increase its own levels of nitric oxide. So instead of using a citrulline to go through the arginine pathway, it helps your body produce its own.
Yeah, direct nitric oxide booster. And S7 is quite a new ingredient. We haven't seen it used that much yet.
It's becoming quite popular in a few pumps and pre-workouts.
It's on the come up, Vince.
But it is.
It's definitely on the come up. And then finally, to round this formula out,
50 milligrams of estrogen for absorption, which is your standard dose.
What do you think of this formula here, Vince? prints of pumps?
Not bad, to be honest. I think it'd be something you have to try, see how the citrulline and arginine kind of pair together with your Norvaline and then your S7. I think the pumps would be pretty good.
I think it's a pretty well thought out formula, you know, from a protein company.
Yeah.
Really,
well,
like, you know, we've seen this happen before where protein dominant companies, you know, enter the pre-workout, the nitric oxide, the BCAA space, and they put together a pretty shit formula.
They do.
I think Rule 1 have done a pretty good job here. There's some synergism between ingredients. You've got the boosting of nitric oxide through primarily the arginine pathway, but then also directly through a couple of ingredients.
Yeah.
You've got the prolonging of pumps through the Norvaline in there as well. You know, really, the only gap, in my opinion, when I look at nitric oxide boosters, is nitrates.
Yeah, direct nitrates.
There's no nitrates because that boosts through a different pathway, nitrate, nitrite, nitric oxide.
Yeah.
So we're missing that piece in here. But from a pure arginine and a direct nitric oxide boosting perspective, it's a pretty solid formula, man.
It is. Yeah.
It really is. Where are we at in terms of price, flavor, and availability?
So pricing, we're looking at $59.95 for your 30 serves, so $2 a serve.
Good.
Yeah, very good for a pump. Yeah.
I would even go so far as to say that's actually pretty good value for money.
Really good value
at
for money.
$59.95 because it's not the, you know, the 20-40, the 40 scoops, 20
One
serves.
scoop.
One scoop, 30 scoops, 30 serves, $59.95.
Yeah.
It's good.
And 3 flavors. Well, 2 flavors and an unflavored. So a blue raspberry lemonade and a black cherry lemonade, and then an unflavored for stackability purposes.
And I'm a big fan of unflavored nitric oxide boosters, Vince, because I like to stack them.
Exactly.
So I don't like to try and mix up flavors. So the unflavored is a good choice there by Rule 1. And available now, if I'm not mistaken.
Available now, yeah.
Fantastic. Vince, anything else you'd like to add?
That's it.
Before I tell the viewers to hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to the Massive Joes YouTube channel, guys. Don't forget to turn your post notifications on your mobile, your cell phone, your desktop PC, whatever other device you're watching this video on, so you don't miss a beat when it comes to all these new episodes of Basic Breakdown and everything else we've got going on the Massive Joes YouTube channel, guys. That is Basic Breakdown on the all-new Rule 1 R1 Pump Stim-Free Nitric Oxide Booster. Until next time, where we coming to and from, Vince?
MassiveJoes.com.
Stay massive. Thank you for tuning in to this video. We hope you enjoyed watching. Don't forget to check out our latest upload and our recommended video, and be sure to subscribe to the Massive Joes YouTube channel to stay up to date with all of our latest uploads.